Hello and welcome to my new video, how to draw hair step by step. In this drawing I will show you one way to draw hair tied up in a messy bun. The first step is to draw just a few lines to indicate the basic form of the head, seen from the back, and the general shapes of the hairstyle. These lines are loose and exploring lines, not outlines or fixed lines. At this stage I think it's easy to want to make it look as if it's more realistic, the drawing, but I think it is generally better to get a feel for the shapes involved so that you can start to understand the form as a three-dimensional rounded shape rather than just an outline, and start to put in some of the lines that will actually help create that 3D quality on a two-dimensional piece of paper. This takes time, and I think you need to be confident enough to make a mistake at this stage and know that you can use an eraser just to rub out any lines, or maybe even most of the lines, so that you just get the lines that are really necessary or the points which will really work for your picture. So now here I'll just try to indicate the side profile of the face. Next I'll now look to see what I've got and try to find a few parts of outlines and some of the main lines of direction in the main forms for this image. In this way I hope to create the basic shapes and outlines and let them emerge through repeated drawing rather than trying to find them straight away and then just staying with them. This process does take time. I think it's just a matter of redrawing and rechecking your drawing at every stage. So here I redefine some of the lines and erase the top of the hair and redraw it so that it suits the rest of the drawing that I have so far. Now I've got this more or less, I want to draw some darker marks using the same 4B pencil, showing some of the spring-like curve of the tied up hair. At this early stage I still give an indication of the highlights where the hair captures the natural light. Next I'll speed up this drawing for a little while to draw some of the detailed, more directional lines of other parts of the hair. I'm trying to draw in all the main directions of the hair, showing how they cross over each other and interact, because it's a sort of messy hairstyle, so I don't want to be too precise, but I'm using a pencil which is a single line, so I need to do a combination of specific lines going directions and then some more vague lines and vague areas of tone. So I need to keep drawing like this for a while, trying to get some of the sort of whiplash curved energy lines of the hair in place to give the whole drawing some form and some energy. Just working out where the hair goes and how it's tied up and around itself, and trying to indicate how it goes over the form of the head so it doesn't just stop at the profile of the drawing that I have, that it actually goes around as if it's a three-dimensional form. So there's more and more hair to do. It seems to be an awful lot of hair, and now I'm just trying to make some of the smaller areas darker within the shapes of the hair. Speeding along here, just finding where the hair overlaps and becomes in a larger group, or maybe behind the ear here, it just gets darker and darker. But that's not to say that I'm wasting the drawing that I did before, it's just that it's turning into a darker tonal range. But still some of the details that I showed at an earlier stage are hopefully showing through to some extent, and that gives that nice indication between precision and general feel. So do the hair at the top as well, because it seems to be darker towards the bun at the back, and now just working on the top area a little bit, doing some general shading, using an eraser just to clear up the background of the paper. It gets a bit murky when you use so much tone in the drawing. And actually use the eraser on the hair as well, just to unify some of the areas and then redefine them with the pencil on top. So now I'm getting towards the end of this drawing, I think, and I'll just redefine the profile, her profile, and just redefine the lines of her neck as well. So now I can use the eraser and just to clean up the top part of the drawing again. And I think I'll add some details to her ear, maybe smudge some tone for her cheek and just darken the top of her hair once again. I hope you find this video tutorial useful for your own drawing. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Circle Line Art School, for many more art videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.